Hello guys, welcome back to another amazing video. It's another brand new morning and I'm very happy to be here with you once again. But if this is your first time on this particular channel, I'm Isaac from Sinai Farms, and then in this farm I rear local chickens. Okay, and then in this particular stream I'll be sharing with you how I make my chickens, I mean the local chickens, the hens, to be laying every blessed day. Okay, that is what I'm going to share with you. And then my plan for this particular farm is to raise these local birds. And then within this year, or by the end of this particular year, I want to grow this particular farm to at least 750 to 1,000 birds. Okay, that is my plan. And then that is what I'm working towards. And then if I say 1,000 birds or 750, I'm talking about the local hens, okay, not the roosters. I'm talking about the local hens, okay. If I'm talking about the roosters, then I have to keep those roosters, okay, but I'm not talking about the roosters. That is why I sold the first batch off, okay. I'm talking about the hens. So my plan was by the end of this particular year, I must have about 750 to 1,000 laying hens, okay. That is my plan, okay. So currently in this house, since I sold off the roosters, I brought some mamas in. You can see that one. There are two. They are on the ground, they are on the floor. We have in this house, we have this mama also hatch. So I give it this chamber too. We have this mama, she's also here. We have this chamber. If you come here, good morning guys, see them, get back, good morning. See them, these are the ones I'm brooding myself, okay. So can you see them? These ones, they are, tomorrow they'll be 4 weeks old. Have you seen them? Tomorrow they'll be 4 weeks old. These ones, come. Tomorrow they'll be 4 weeks old, okay. But these ones Sunday they will be 3 weeks old, okay. So the age difference is 1 week, okay. This one and this one. So let's see, some small one is here. Okay, so you see, so you can check them out. So the variation in their age difference is a week. This one's tomorrow, they'll be 4 weeks old. This one Saturday, they'll be 3 weeks old. Yeah, not that one, no, this one, the black one. So guys, so under here too, we have one mama also here. You can see here, she's some kind of aggressive. So guys, that is what is happening in this house. And then I just have some small growers around in this house, about 7 of them or 6 years in this house. And then in the layers house, that is where the magic is happening, okay. But I'll be speaking to you about how I make them to be laying every day, okay. So the eggs I picked, let me show you. It's very serious. Let me show you the eggs I picked. So the other day, so whenever we enter the cage, usually lost connection, okay. So those are the eggs I picked, and then share with you the number, okay. So it depends on the number of hens that are laying. I told you yesterday that I will not have a production rate less than 70 or 80%, okay. So meaning yesterday I have about 4 hens, yes, that laid yesterday, I think 4. I will go to the farm and check the nest whether we have another egg in the nest. I picked 4 in the afternoon yesterday, okay. So first day I picked 6, second day I picked 5. Yesterday I picked 4, and hopefully I'm going to go to the house to check the number of eggs that I'll be having. Now, what caused the decrease was, we have the mamas that I used to hatch. They are the laying hens. They are 26, but 11 of them has hatched. 3 of them has hatched, which I've taken the birds from them and send them back. So we have 14. Currently, we have 7 of them, or yes, 7 of them are brooding currently. So you could see that there is a reduction in the number. The ones we have in the house now, they are now attaining 15 weeks. So they are getting to the point of laying 16, 17. Okay. But the rest of the birds are the ones that are laying. So out of the remaining birds, 6 of them are laying. Okay. And then they are laying every day. It's only a bird that will not lay. So that is the only variation. So why they say our local chickens don't lay egg every day, but mine are laying every day. So in this stream, I'll share with you why my birds lay every day. Okay, the things I'm doing, how I make them to be laying every day. Okay, so let's check them out first. Good morning. So guys, see that. Get down. Get down. You see that. So let's check whether we have some eggs in the nest. No egg here. No egg here. Let's check here whether we have some egg. No. So guys, in this stream, I just want to share with you how I make my birds to be laying every blessed day. Okay, whenever it comes to chicken farming, the most important thing is how best you can take care of the birds. That is the most important thing. How best you can take care of the birds in order to maximize what you are looking for in the birds. Okay, now you must know that if the birds are not healthy, then they are not going to be laying. 2, if the birds are stressed out, they are not going to be laying. 3, if you are not feeding the birds well, they are not going to be laying. So you have to take into account those 3 things. First, if the birds' health is not being sought out, they are not going to lay. Okay, they are not going to lay. If they are stressed out, they will roam about. They are not going to lay. And then thirdly, if you are not feeding them well, they are not going to lay. Okay, so how I'm able to do that for my birds in the house to be laying consistently, and currently, as I told you, the production rate is around 70-80%. Okay, today I didn't know the number of eggs that I'll be picking, but this will be the 4th day, so I'll be computing that the day 4, day 5, then I know that this is the actual production rate of the ones that are currently laid. Okay, so if these 3 things are not sought out for the birds, guys, they won't be laying every day. It's either you underfeed them or you overfeed them. If that happens, they are not going to lay. If there is an outbreak in your house or in your coop, the birds are not going to lay for you. Okay, if they are stressed out, they are not going to lay for you. Okay, so the first thing that I take care of is what are the things in the house, in the coop, that will stress the birds. The first thing is, if there are external parasites in the house, it's going to make the birds uncomfortable and it's going to stress the birds. When those lice, those tick, they are in the house, they'll be biting the birds, they'll be disturbing the birds, so the birds will be stressed out. Okay, they will not be free. You'll see them scratching themselves, checking every day. So the first thing I did here in my farm is to take care of that part In every coop, I splash ash. Okay, even their sleeping place, there is an ash, there is charcoal mesh. So I make sure I remove every external parasite from the house. Okay, and then what caused the stress in the house again? So it may be due to some other animals coming in, like cats, dogs, and all this stuff. So I make sure there is no cat coming in, there is no dog coming in to come and stress the birds, okay, to come and make them to have that fear. No. So I remove those external predators from the house, okay. So the next thing is I make sure my birds are healthy. Okay, they are healthy. I have a plan that I follow. I have a chart that I follow. That today, I'm going to give these birds this particular leaf. Let's say aloe vera. They are going to take aloe vera. 3 days later, they are going to take garlic ginger. 3 days later, they are going to take this. They are going to. So I have a chart that I follow in order to maintain the health of these particular birds. That is the second thing that I did to my birds, or that I always do to my birds. Okay, every day I make sure I take them through some kind of routine. Okay, and then even if I'm giving them drinking water, pure drinking water, clean drinking water, I make sure it contains ash, because if it is pipe water, it may contain chlorine and other chemicals which we don't know. If it is borehole or well, the kind of water it contains, we don't know whether there is a substance in the water that will harm the birds. So I always include ash so that it can neutralize any acidic content or element in the water. So you could see that every day I'm checking the health of these particular birds, because if they are healthy, they are going to produce. Okay, so I have a chart that I follow, and then I give them according to what I'm seeing in my farm. Now, the final thing that I always do in my farm is whenever it comes to feeding, I feed my birds. Now, if you don't have a weighing scale in this farming business, guys, it's going to worry you, because you must know the quantity of feed that you are going to give to the birds. Okay. Now, whenever it comes to locals, those that are at the point of laying, they can consume around 7 kilograms to 10 kilograms. If they begin to lay, their consumption rate may go higher, 8 kilograms. But if they are at the point of laying, 16, 17 weeks, 18 weeks, they begin to lay, I always give them 7 kilograms per 100 birds. That means a bird takes 70 grams. Okay, those that are at the point of laying, 70 grams. Okay, but if you don't have a weighing scale, how do you know that you are giving the birds 70 grams of feed? How do you know that you are giving the birds, if you have 50 birds, they're supposed to take 3.5 kilograms per day? How do you know that you are giving your birds 3.5 kilograms per day? You will not know whether you are underfeeding the birds or you are overfeeding the birds. So I have a weighing scale. Okay, I have a weighing scale which I got is something simple, 25 kg weighing scale. So anytime I want to feed my birds, I make sure I weigh the quantity that I'm going to give the birds. Okay, because the birds need the nutrients, the birds needs to be satisfied. That will help the birds to also lay consistently. Okay, so you must have a weighing scale to know whether you are underfeeding your birds or you are overfeeding your birds. So guys, these are the 3 simple things that I do in my farm, and I've seen the birds are laying consistently. Okay, but usually, in our communities, we just leave our local birds to wander around, and then they are being stressed out, they are not healthy, so they don't lay every day. But if you are taking care of the birds, you make sure their health issues are sorted out, they are not stressed out, the coop is conducive for them, the house is conducive for them, they are not stressed out, they are free, their system is working well, and then you are feeding them well. Guys, I promise you, your birds will lay every day. Okay, you not have a production rate less than 60%. It will not happen. If the birds begin to lay, you will not have a production rate less than 60%, even less than 70%, because they are going to lay consistently for you, except they reach the point where they usually break, that is local birth for you. They reach a point where they will break and then restart again. Okay, that is the only time you experience that the production rate falls. But it's not all the best that to stop at once. No, they do it one in bit. So if you sort out these things, the health issues, the birds are not stressed out, you are feeding the birds well, you are not overfeeding the birds, or you are not underfeeding the birds, then they will lay every day. They are going to lay consistently. There's no magic about that. Okay. So if you go through the channel, I shared with you the things I've been using to supplement my birds, the herbs I'm giving to them, the plan I follow to give these herbs to the birds. I give it out in the other streams. So you just need to go and watch it. Okay. The next thing I shared with you how I add ash to the house, charcoal, that charcoal powder to the house in order to remove those external parasites from the house. I shared all these things with you. And then whenever it comes to the feeding, you know, how I shared with you how I formulate my feed. If I'm using commercial feed and my own feed, if I've sent something, I always add ash in order to remove any acidic content from the feed. So I share with you all these techniques. And then that is what is doing the magic. I'm not buying any inorganic medicine for them. I'm not giving my best any inorganic synthetic. I'm not vaccinating them. I'm not injecting them. It's just purely organic here. And then they are producing every day. Okay. So guys, if you want to venture into any business, I think you have to venture into local chicken farming. Okay, don't fear that they are not going to lay eggs for you. They will lay eggs for you. Okay, I'm here, I'm sharing the results with you, and then the performance of my best is what I'm sharing with you. Okay, so don't panic that they are not going to lay for you. Just start, put into practice all what I'm sharing with you, and then you are also going to see the result. You come back here and testify, encourage somebody to also start. Okay, so this my farm, see them. These are the laying hens, but these ones, have you seen them? They are just into 14, 15 weeks. These ones, they are not yet laying. Okay, the laying ones I have, I think they are currently 8 or 9 years in the house currently. These ones, they are 14, 15 weeks. They are not yet ready. That white one, they are laying. White one, 2. We have the third one, those 2. This one is not laying. We have this one. Have you seen this one? The health is disturbing here, so she's not laying. So if I told you that if there is a health issue in your farm, your bird is not going to lay, guys, you have to accept it. Okay. So this white one, these ones, they are not laying. They are just small birds. So guys, probably I have about 8 of them that are currently in the house that reach the point of laying. And then out of those 8, 6 of them are laying consistently. It's only a day that I've seen that a bird did not lay. That was yesterday or a day before yesterday. Okay, so that is the magic. Those that are following, they know that I use the rest of the birds in hatching. Okay, so when you go to the brooding house, when we go to the brooding house now, currently we have about 7 of them that are hatching. We have one big mama there, she's misbehaving, so she's there. We have others that are hatching, and then we have the ones that I've shown you. They are taking care of the ones they've hatched, so that reduce the number of laying hens in the house. But we are praying that in no time, within 2 weeks time, the 14 weeks, 15 weeks ones, they will also begin to lay. Okay, because I'm seeing them attaining the size and then the noise they usually make. If they are getting, you can hear it. If they are getting into that point, you hear them, okay, making such noise. Okay, so guys, this is what I have for you in this particular stream. If you join, make sure you subscribe if you are new, like, share, and then put into practice all what I'm sharing with you. Okay, guys, I love you. I welcome you to this particular stream once again. And then this is where we'll be parting ways. I'm thankful that I'm regaining my health. I'm, let's say, 70% healthy. I'm 70% healthy. Okay. So I thank everybody, those that prayed for me. I thank you. Those that wish me well, I thank you. And then, guys, this is where we part ways. But don't forget to go back and watch those videos, how I do the things, okay? So I just practice 3 things in this house, and then my birds are laying consistently. They are not just laying, they are laying consistently. It doesn't take into account whether they are local birds or they are not. No, they are laying consistently. So there is no excuse for you, okay? I've shared with you the result. And then we pray that these birds, all of them will reach the point of laying soon. You see, all of them will reach the point of laying soon. And then a day will be picking like 30, 40 eggs per day, because currently they are about 50 in addition to the roosters. They are about 52 or 56. Yes, 52. Okay, I picked 4 to go and brood and hatch. So they are left with 52 in addition to the roosters. So in a day, we'll be picking like 30, 40 eggs in this house. Okay, so just subscribe and wait whether we will pick it from the house or not. Okay, so guys, I love you. This is where we'll be parting ways. I'll see you in another wonderful one like this. Good morning.